Yes, I welcome you to this press briefing on the operational activities of the Special Tactical Squad of the Force Intelligence Department. This briefing covers selected operations from the first quarter of 2026, highlighting the first 7 major cases handled by the Special Tactical Squad across Kaduna, Nasarawa, Plateau, Taraba, and the Federal Capital Territory. Considering these major and significant cases recorded, the special tactical team recorded successes, including the arrest of multiple high-profile suspects, the recovery of firearms and ammunition, and the disruption of organized criminal networks. In addition, stolen vehicles were recovered, illegal arms supply chains were intercepted and disrupted, and proactive operations led to the success and the rescue of kidnapped victims and the prevention of further criminal activities, particularly within the Federal Capital Territory and adjoining states. These achievements reflect the continued commitment of the Nigerian Police Force to intelligence-led policing and decisive action against criminal elements. First is the arrest of notorious armed robbery suspects and recovery of stolen vehicles. 3 suspects were arrested, and exhibits recovered include 10 vehicles of various brands, including Toyota Hilux trucks, Toyota Corolla cars, a Pontiac Vibe GT, a Honda car, a Lexus vehicle, and a Toyota RAV4. Following the marching order of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Olatunde Rilwandisu, PAC Daga, NPN. The operatives of the Force Intelligence Department and Special Tactical Squad, acting on actionable intelligence, arrested a trio of Abubakar Musa, Hassan Umar, and Joshua Raphael on the 16th of March 2026 in Kaduna. These suspects have been on the wanted list of the unit for quite some time now. Preliminary investigation reveals that Abubakar Musa, a dismissed corporal of the Nigerian Army, whose last posting was the Army School of Artillery, Kachia, Kaduna State, has been impersonating as a serving soldier to evade arrest while perpetrating armed robbery operations alongside its accomplices. Their arrest led to the recovery of 10 stolen vehicles, different makes and registration details. Efforts are ongoing to apprehend other fleeing members of the syndicate to recover additional exhibits. Secondly, there was an arrest of 4 armed banditry suspects and recovery of firearms. 4 suspects are in police custody. They are Abdul Mumini Abubakar, 40 years of age, Meikano Gambo, 47 years of age, Saleh Thompson, 47 years of age, and Onyinyi Odango, 40 years of age. Exhibits recovered include 4 AK-47 rifles with magazines, 80 rounds of 7.6 millimeters, and 39 millimeters ammunition, 1 locally fabricated pistol with 20 rounds of 9 millimeters ammunition. Operatives of the Special Tactical Team also acted on credible intelligence, arrested Abdul Mumini Abubakar, Meikano Gambo, Saleh Thompson, and Onyi Odango on the 7th of March 2026 in Tayus Sanga local government of Kaduna State. Preliminary investigation revealed that the suspects are linked to armed robbery and banditry activities within the region. In the course of the operation, one of the suspects resisted arrest and attempted to disarm operative but was professionally subdued, although he sustained injuries. He is currently receiving medical attention. Efforts are ongoing to apprehend other fleeing members of the gang to recover additional weapons. Thirdly, there was an arrest of two kidnapping suspects, namely Abubakar Yusuf, 40 years of age, and Sani Abubakar, 30 years of age. Exhibits recovered nil. Following a complaint of the kidnap of one Sidi Abubakar in Toto, Nasarawa State, kidnapped over 2 months ago, operatives of the Special Tactical Squad arrested Abubakar Yusuf and Sani Abubakar on the 18th of March 2026. Again, preliminary investigation reveals that Abubakar Yusuf and Sani Abubakar were involved in the abduction of one Sidi Abubakar, for whom the ransom of 6 million naira was demanded. Further investigation revealed that Abubakar Yusuf had approached the victim's relatives to pay the sum of 1.5 million naira. After collected the payment, Abubakar Yusuf was nowhere to be found, nor the victim released. The suspects are currently assisting operatives on ongoing efforts to locate the victim, dead or alive, while further investigation continues to apprehend other members of the syndicate. Fourthly, there was an arrest of banditry suspect linked to attack in Plateau State. Number of suspects, one, namely Saminu Abdullahi, 25 years of age. Exhibits recovered nil. The facts of the case remains that the operative acting on actionable intelligence, operatives of the Force Intelligence Department, led by Commander ACP Victor Obeide Godfrey, arrested Saminu Abdullahi on the 28th of March 2026 in Apo, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Preliminary investigation reveals that Aminu Abdullahi is connected to ongoing banditry attacks in Plateau, where he confessed to providing logistics support and cover for bandit groups whenever they want to attack locals. Furthermore, findings reveals that they also assist in rearing rustled cattle for the bandits. The suspect is currently cooperating with operatives in their investigation, while efforts are ongoing to apprehend other members of the network. Fifthly, the arrest of 6 notorious kidnapping suspects and rescue of victims. The suspects are Yusuf Shaibu, 23 years of age, Abubakar Bature, 19 years of age, Yao Urtala, Bello Suleiman, 19 years of age, Abdul Karim Nuhu, 36 years of age, and Ahmed Isa, 28 years of age. Exhibits recovered nil. But facts of the case remains that operatives of the Special Tactical Squad acting on actionable intelligence arrested Yusuf and 5 others on the 3rd of April 2026 in Kaduna State. Further investigation revealed that Yusuf Shaibu is a kidnapping kingpin with links to a notorious kidnapping syndicate operating under a gang leader named Kachala Guana, with camps located in Regina Forest, Kaduna State. Also, investigation reveals that the suspects were involved in the abduction of CSP Silas Kundi and his son, Enoch Silas. from Kujama town in October 2025, during which a ransom of 24 million and other items were collected. Despite this, the victims were not released until police interventions, which led to the rescue of Enoch Salas unharmed, while efforts are still going on to rescue CSP Silas Kunde. The suspects are also linked to the kidnapping of one Yusuf Mohammed, Aminu Mohammed, and Aisha Yusuf, where a ransom of 18 million naira was collected before the victims were rescued through police operations. Investigation is ongoing while efforts are being intensified to apprehend other fleeing members of the syndicate, rescue remaining victims, and recover operational weapons. And also on parade today is the one AK-47 that was recovered and ammunition from fleeing bandits. Suspect in custody nil. Exhibits recovered includes one AK-47, one magazine with 4 rounds of 7.6, 2 millimeters live ammunition, and one ITEL Android phone. In the mop-up operations in Taraba State, operatives of the Force Intelligence Department, through Special Tactical Squad based on actionable intelligence, recovered one AK-47 rifle and other exhibits on the 7th of April 2026 at Chinkai Village, Wukari, Taraba State. Preliminary investigation reveals that the suspects, including one identified as Alhaji Haruna, currently at large, are linked to banditry activities terrorizing parts of Taraba State. Further findings reveals that the suspects fled upon sighting the operatives of Special Tactical Squad, abandoning a sack containing the recovered items along a river bank between Nasarawa and Taraba states before escaping into the bush. The recovered items are undergoing digital analysis to aid ongoing investigation. There was also the arrest of notorious suspects of vandalization of government property and recovery of railway materials. 2 suspects are in custody. They are Chisom Good News, 32 years of age, Ahmed Adamu, 22 years of age. Exhibits recovered from these 2 suspects, it's mind-blowing. One trailer truck with registration number KRB 355SX, railway track and sleepers weighing approximately 60 tons, concealed under sacks of groundnut shells. And the facts of the case are that following the expressed directive of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Olatunji Rewan Disu, PAC Daga NPN, to the tactical team to arrest vandals of government properties, the operatives of the Force Intelligence Department, coordinated by their commander, ACP Victor Godfrey, acting on actionable intelligence, arrested the duo of Chisom Good News and Ahmed Adamu on the 9th of April 2026 in Akwanga, Nasarawa State, with a trailer load of 60 tons of railway sleepers. Preliminary investigation reveals that the suspects were involved in the transportation of vandalized railway tracks and sleepers valued at over 400 million naira from Bauchi to Ilorin, Kwara State. These railway tracks and sleepers were concealed under sacks of groundnut shells to evade detection. The trailer with registration number KRB 355SX used for conveyance was also recovered and currently in police custody. And not only that, the suspect made attempt to even bribe the operatives with 100 million naira, which was turned down. Investigation is ongoing to apprehend the intended receiver of the Ilorin and other members of the syndicate, as well as other additional exhibits. Ladies and gentlemen, these cases presented today underscores the effectiveness of the Special Tactical Squad in identifying, targeting, and dismantling criminal network within our country. The successes recorded across these 7 operations are a testament to the dedication, professionalism, and resilience of our operatives. While these achievements are significant, the Nigerian Police Force remains resolute in sustaining the momentum. Investigations are ongoing and efforts are being intensified to apprehend all fleeing suspects, recover additional weapons, and ensure that all those involved in criminal activities are brought to justice. We also recognize the critical role of the public in supporting law enforcement through timely and credible information. We urge citizens to continue to cooperate with the police as we work collectively to enhance safety and security across the nation.